Hello everyone and welcome to The Magic, day 22. So as a recap from day 21 for your assignment was magnificent outcomes. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. At the beginning of the day, choose 3 things or situations that are important to you or where you want magnificent outcomes. List your 3 things and write each one as though you are writing after it happened. Thank you for the magnificent outcome. 2, as you go through your day, choose 3 unexpected events that come up in your day where you can be grateful for a magnificent outcome. Each time, close your eyes and mentally say and feel, thank you for the magnificent outcome 2. And then just before you go to bed at night, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Okay, so day 22, before your very eyes. Ooh, how exciting. This world, after all our science and sciences, is still a miracle. Wonderful, inscrutable, magical, and more whoever so will think of it. And that's by Thomas Carlyle, a writer and historian. 7 years ago, when I discovered the secret and the magical power of gratitude, I made a list of all my desires. It was a long list. At that time, there seemed to be no possible way my desires could come to true. Nevertheless, I took my top 10 desires and I carried them with me on a piece of paper every day. Whenever I had an opportunity, I would take out my list and read through it, giving as much gratitude for each desire as I could, as though I had received it. With my number 1 desire, the desire I wanted more than anything else, I kept it constantly in my mind, and I would say the magic words, thank you, for it multiple times in a day and feel as if it had come true. One by one, every desire on my list magically appeared before my eyes. As I received my desire, I would cross them off my list, and then I had new desires. I would add them to my list. One of my desires from my original long list was to travel to Bora Bora near Tahiti. After spending a beautiful week at the extract place in Bora Bora, I had listed, another beautiful thing happened. I was flying to the mainland of Tahiti on my way home when the airplane stopped en route to pick up passengers. The flight had been empty, but it filled to the brim with native Tahitians, and suddenly laughter, smiling faces, and happiness that was palpable surrounded me. As I enjoyed the short flight with these beautiful people, it became crystal clear to me the reason why they were so happy. They were grateful. They were grateful to be alive. They were grateful to be on the airplane. They were grateful to be with each other. They were grateful for where they were going. They were grateful for everything. I could have stayed on that plane and traveled around the world with them, but it felt so good to be with them. And then it struck me that I had just received my final desire. Bora Bora was the last desire on my original long list, and the reason I was on that plane was just before my eyes. Gratitude. I've shared this story as an inspiration for you because no matter how big your desires seem to be, you can receive them through gratitude. Even more than that, gratitude will bring a joy and happiness for life that you've never felt before. And that is truly priceless. From the time I began using gratitude and the law of attraction to the time I received my final desire on my original list was 4 years. To give you an idea of the enormousness of receiving all my desires in that amount of time, when I created my desire list, my company was $2 million in debt. Wow. And I had 2 months before I would be forced to shut it down and would lose my home and everything I owned. The money I owed on my personal credit cards was a small fortune. And yet, on my desire list was to own a big house overlooking the ocean, to travel to exotic places to the world, to have paid all my debts, and to expand on my company, to restore every relationship to the best it could be, improve the quality of my family's lives, to be 100% healthy again and have unlimited energy and excitement for life, along with the usual list of material things. And my number 1 desire, which seemed like an absolute impossibility to many of the people around me, was to bring joy to millions of people through my work. The very first desire that I received was bringing joy to millions of people through my work. The rest of my desires magically followed, and one by one, as they appeared before my very eyes, I crossed them off my list. So now, it's your turn to use gratitude's magical power to make your desires appear before your very eyes. At the start of the day, take your top 10 desires list that you created. Read through each sentence and desire on your list, and for 1 minute, imagine or visualize you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can as if you have it now. Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket. On at least one or two occasions in the day, take your list out, read through it, and feel as much gratitude for each one as you can, as though you received it. If you want your desires to come more quickly, I would highly recommend that you carry your desire list with you in your wallet or purse from the day forward, and whenever you have time, open it up, read through it, and feel as much gratitude as you can for each one. When your desires appear before your eyes, cross them off your list and add more. And if you're like me, each time you cross off a desire from your list, you'll be in tears of joy because what seemed impossible was made possible through the magical power of gratitude. How awesome is that? Okay, magic practice number 22, before your very eyes. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. At the start of the day, take your top 10 desire list that you created. Read through each sentence and desire on your list, and for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can. Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket. On at least 2 occasions in the day, take your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude as you can. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened during the day. Ooh, how exciting to have a list and have them all come true. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you all. Bye.